This build features content from a pack that I got for free through the EA Creator Network. I also now have a creator code that you could use at checkout on Sims packs on the EA app. It is CrackedKyber. You can find it in the description. This isn't a discount code, but I do receive a small percentage of the pack when you use my code. And I do want to say thank you for the support, which has helped me to become a part of the EA Creator Network and have these opportunities and stuff. And I hope that you enjoy the video. This is a different sort of format today. As you can see, it's very long. I'll have probably another introduction in a second, but I feel like this part would be too quiet to leave without a voiceover. Hello, today I decided to try out another format of kind of just building and talking in real time. I've only done this once, almost a year ago, and I did it in 3 parts because at that point my computer for some reason wouldn't render videos longer than 30 minutes or something. Somehow that got resolved. I literally don't know what happened with that. But yeah, now I can upload longer stuff, so I was like, okay, I can try it out again. And maybe this won't even be posted, but if it's being posted, then I guess it ended up being okay. The only reason it won't be posted is if it turns out really, really ugly. And I have a general idea of what I want to build. I want to build a witchy snow build. It's almost December while I'm recording this, but um technically it's December when I'm uploading it. But I took a week off of uploading speed builds, and I'm like, you know what, maybe instead of editing I can just build something, and when I upload this maybe it'll be easier because I won't have to edit as much. And I know this was a very long way of me introducing a video, but I'm a yapper. I yap a lot of my speed builds, so me building and talking, it's probably going to be even worse until I have long periods of silence, probably. But I guess we'll see, because I haven't done this in almost a year. And so I'm usually when I'm building, I pick out a shape and I start placing the roof down. And this is a basic shape. And then I never really like the roof being in here. So I usually drag it out a little bit, then expand this. So it's a little puzzle of sorts. And usually I like 2-story homes, so I'll probably add another story to this house because it's too low, I think. So I'll end up raising it up a little bit. But for now, I'll just do the curves of the roof a little bit. And I hope the audio is okay. The last time I did this, my game sound was either too quiet or too loud. I don't remember which one it was. And I should stop it and test it, but I think it should be okay. I feel if it's too quiet, then that's an easy solution after. And for this build, I picked a very tiny lot because I didn't want to have to build something really, really large and it take forever. So I'm doing this small lot, but now I'm realizing that it's probably way too small. It's a 20 by 15. I'm building in Moonwood Mill, which is one of my favorite worlds. I almost built in Ravenwood, and then I remembered that it's permanently fall in that world. So did I pick the wrong one of this? Yeah. I'm just gonna raise this up a little bit. Where do I want the door? I was thinking the door here, but I'm feeling maybe over here this time. I did pause for a second to check the audio anyway, and the audio all seems good levels. I turned my fan off. Even though it's November, I feel it's still been really warm in my room, and so I always have my fan on. I sleep with my fan still. But yeah, I really I'm not gonna keep this shape like this, but I feel I already just want to at least just start planning out the landscaping. And normally I just do, I mean, I was using these base game rocks, but what are the ones that I actually usually use? That one I don't like. I feel like I always use cats and dogs, but it just doesn't look good with the snow. Where's the get together ones? I know that they're somewhere. I might just have to sort by them. What are these? Oh, that's that's too big. Yeah, I'm just gonna sort by get together. Okay. See, I don't know if I'm gonna cut out like long moments of looking for the items in it. I guess that'll be a decision I make later. I don't know. But I also don't want to pressure myself to have a whole lot to say if I don't if I don't want to just fill empty space by saying like random things. Because normally I just build and I like space out, and I don't even think I could like talk for like hours at a time right now because I went back to like streaming after like a couple weeks or a few weeks of not streaming, and my throat was killing me last night, and then I woke up and it was like still hurting. And it's okay now, but I don't want to like push it in case it like isn't okay. Like I'm not used to talking for that long at a time. My speed builds are only at most like an hour, and usually as of lately I've been like taking a day or two like to do a like voiceover, so it's like not all in one go. And I'm like, I don't I don't know what to do with the shape of this build. I need it to be a little bit interesting because right now it's just kind of boring. And I do want like another um like level of the house too. But I already have some of these rocks planned out, so now I'm like, well, this I feel like this looks cute, at least. Not this part. This part does not look cute. I know there's probably a way to fix this. Probably this, right? Going like this. And like bringing that in. You know what? This is where you learn that I don't know what I'm doing when I'm building. Because I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, ignore that. This is first attempt. This is the type of stuff I would just cut out. I'll have to do that. I was scared of like overlapping over there, but it's okay. And usually I'm like, I want to add a little room out here, but now I have all these rocks here, and then I feel like they're like pointless now. I could do this. Okay. I need to add a piece that goes out a little bit. Do I want the same in the back? I do want the same in the back. This is alright. I don't have to worry about moving the camera around so fast because this isn't a speed build. This feels like it's going to be an okay shape for now. I want like to curve these a little bit more because I want it to feel a little bit more whimsical and not just like triangles and rectangles around, which is really just what this build currently is. What am I gonna do without this looking like a nightmare? Height maybe like over here could work. I'll have to lower these down or maybe raise this up so it doesn't go into the roof. Okay, I feel like this is working. And then I'm like, maybe hold on, let me see what these things look like. I'm just grabbing random ones to see. Would this be like the witchy vibe that I'm after? Is the cot why is that not going there? Okay. I guess I could only huh? Oh. It's after you place it, I see. I do like that. Oh, I don't like that though. Okay, never mind. Okay, let me lower this. Like minus that. I need to do it a little bit more. Oh my god, I like overestimate, and then if I did 0.1, it would be too much. It wouldn't have been too much, but now... Oh, that one was literally perfect. You know, it all worked out. Wait, what? Hello? Wait, what? Oh my god, what just happened? Oh, I got so excited for nothing. I think I accidentally deleted it. Or, oh, it lowered completely. Wait, I got excited for nothing. Or, hold on. Now, wait, hello? This is so confusing because this piece needs to be... This just isn't working. Both of them have to be, like, lowered and raised at the same time. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna have to replace it and maybe hide it with plants. I do know that I want to have, like, branches and stuff on the roofs, so I'll turn my reshade on. Or off, I mean. See, this is exactly why I'm like, I'm not cut out for these sorts of videos, because I just spent probably 5 minutes lowering one piece down of a house for a roof that I don't even know if I'm gonna keep, because I'm not sold on this house right now. I'm already in delete entire footage and never show it to anybody mode right now. Okay, wait, this you know what, it might be getting somewhere, and where it's going, I'm gonna have to delete this after I just spent so much time doing that, because I'm like, I feel like I need something over here too. Now this house is just getting probably bigger than it should be. I'm gonna do this, and I get rid of that. Okay, it's working. And do I want, like, another level? Would that be too tall? I'll try and just see. Do I want... That might be... I don't know what I'm thinking. I think that is too tall anyway. Maybe this... I feel like it's, like, sloping too much. Do I do this? No. What? Okay. Well, I need this moved in more anyway. Let me test out a tower. I'll, like, come back to the roofing and see. I might need a tower off to the side anyway. Maybe this will make a huge difference. Okay, I feel like I need to just commit to something. And it might be this roof. And then I'll do... Well, let's see. I didn't like anything I did with the roof before, but maybe with the tower it'll look different. You know what? Not too bad. Not too bad right now. I want it expanded out. I don't know, there's something off about it. I mean, there's a lot off about it right now. I think I do need to expand it a little bit. And go like here. This is gonna be an odd floor plan, I bet. I'm thinking of having it be like very like I mean like all my builds wooden magical elements inside. That's like my exact plan for this build. Okay, this could get moved. I feel like it's working. Um I kind of want to bring this out, but if I do that, I have to move the entire lot forward. I shouldn't have picked such a tiny lot now. Kind of, I'm regretting it because I can't really do what I want to. Oh, I moved this way too far up, that's why. Maybe it'll be okay. So I just move it up there. Alright, better. And then I just want this piece to like come out a little bit. And then I'll fix some of this too. Did I need that? Did that make it worse? Oops. I don't know if I'm saying oops when I like intentionally did that, but then I regretted it. I'm going to copy this. I have to, oh, hello. Do this, I guess, and then rotate it. I don't want that like poking out, but now it's like I think it has to. This is too much right now. Control, Shift C, Shift C. Move this in. No. The roof shape is completely wrong. I think I had to just bring that in a little bit. Now I need to like, because that roofing looks weird, so I have to do this too. Which like, I guess shapes really is just trial and error anyway. At least when I'm building. Like you can see some of the snow is like fading off of the roof. That's like usually what happens. Taller? And now I'm thinking this needs to be like that. So many possibilities now. And now I'm like, I don't know what I want to do because I wonder if I should just connect this, but then that like messes up the other roof. But I think this is actually what needs to happen for the builds. This still makes sense there. I feel like I'm like still like hanging on to this window because of how long it took before with tool mod. But I do think that I like it. I just don't know how well it's going to work with everything else. I need to bring this out a little bit, which means that I also need to fix this then. By fixing it, it's just making the house larger now. And now the snow is kind of gone. I can't really do a lot of terrain because of this now. Because the house is so big. I didn't expect for this to happen. Oops, what did I do? -1. Okay. And then I'm holding out like Alt to move. Oh my god, help me. No, help me. Oh my god, what am I doing? No, how? I genuinely I don't even know what just happened to me. Alright, just restart. That's never happened to me before. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. I need to get off of this and do this. All right, I think I'm liking this now. And the front door will be like in the middle here. And I feel like I just want like a wooden door anyway. And I'll like probably take the picture like from here. So I want the door to at least be like visible enough. Which I feel like it looks fine. I want like a darker wood though. Like the swatch is really nice. What does it look like without? It's so like I feel like my eyes hurt. You see how different the game looks when I have like no G shade, G shade. It feels like a completely different game, which is why sometimes I feel like a liar and a scammer because of it, but I'm just gonna push those thoughts aside. um I kind of want this off-centered a little bit because I feel like that helps to create more of a like whimsical witchy vibe in a build. And I'm just going for my go-to windows, probably literally everywhere. Yeah, I'll have this one on the side probably. I like that one. So really just gonna be all cottage living windows. Wait, I could use the life and death ones if I like. Yeah, I'm gonna use this for some of it. I really like I love these windows without the stone. Like the stone works really well for like builds that aren't really usually my style. I have to be very intentional if I'm using this. But like just the wood is like my exact wood like dream window. So I'm sad that we didn't get it. And yes, you can see that poking out, but it's not gonna be a problem because we're gonna pretend like it's not. And I'll put plants on the roof so you won't even notice. Because I did this in my tarot readers one, and I feel like it looks a little bit more obvious in the snow right now, but in the other ones, you really couldn't see it very much. Maybe I do want this window here now. This, I feel like, is throwing me off. Okay, that probably looks better. The thing with building in the winter is that it's kind of hard to see the roofing. Um, I love this for rent one, but I don't really like it on the tower. So normally I put it on the tower and then I remember that I don't like it. And then I just change the tower to a different roof. Maybe even the thatched roof for that. I'll probably use the life and death um roofing. You can't even see it, but I think it'll look really nice. Not in the snow. It's like a little surprise after um, of how the build looks without snow on it. Okay, I'm really liking the shape of this. I need to save, and I hope it saves because I was having problems before with like MCCC. Like I my game was like breaking and like frozen. I had to restart my game multiple times. So I'm glad that it's not like that right now. And it seems okay. I want this chimney a little bit higher. It's just sad that like when you're doing it, you have to like replace it because like if you place it, then you move it, like it doesn't like go into the roof anymore, which is a bit of an odd thing. I don't know why it does that, but it always does that. I think that's just part of the game. I'll have like a not that. I'll have a chimney here. I almost called it a window. That is not a window. Maybe another chimney over here, off to the side. I don't know about that one. It was like smaller, maybe? There's something weird about this. It's like I want it down here. Oh, wait. Maybe. The thing with witchy builds is that it's okay if it's like kind of like doesn't work fully. But that was really annoying to have to listen to over and over again. The balance feels off. So I feel like maybe I need to bring this out a little bit. But now I feel even more that the balance is off. You know what? I don't know. Let me move it back and see. Maybe all I need to do is like bring out the roof just a little bit. I don't know if that even... I'm not sure. I'm moving on from it again. And now I guess I avoid putting down more windows. Wait, I want these. So snow can just fall into the house. This one's a huge hole. Maybe over here. It looks really cute with the like frost on it though. I haven't used this in winter yet. This is like my first snow build in a long time. I wouldn't even be able to guess when the last one was. Probably literally Christmas last year. But I've been thinking about snow builds for a while and I was like, I need to do one. And I feel like now is a good opportunity too. Because I really love snow. I think it's my favorite weather. I think winter is my favorite season, which it used to be fall, but now I'm like, no, I definitely think winter is my favorite season. It's just so nice and like cozy, and I love when it snows and stuff. Like when I was staying in England, like few years ago, I was like so sad when I would see it snowing in New York, and I was like, I want the snow because it didn't snow over where I was. Um, but and then like now it feels like we don't get as much snow in New York as we used to, which is sad. But I'm hoping this year we get a lot of snow because it's just like I like looking at it. I also just like the house being cold. That's like my favorite temperature to just exist in is being a little bit cold. I just like I can't stand the heat. The heat is just my enemy. I took another pause. And whenever I take a pause, I feel like I have to specify that I took a pause or else I'm like I'm lying. Or I'm being fake about it. But I really like the contrast of the snow with the trim of the house so far. I think it looks really nice, which scares me a little bit because now I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna pick out this ugly wallpaper because my first instinct is to go for this, but then I feel like the contrast just like isn't there anymore. So I think I need to do something like lighter, which I don't like usually do for exteriors. I usually like have them pretty dark. So I'm really like now I'm scared. I don't know. I probably got to pause again. Wait, I like this, the horse ranch. That'll be my starting point for this. At least that piece I know will have stone on it. I don't know if it's going to be this exact stone. Maybe this. I also realized that you could hear my like aggressive um keyboard sounds, which I like keyboard ASMR. So I feel like it's okay. And like I also am so aware that I feel like I'm talking a lot differently. And it's because I'm trying to be a little bit more quiet because it's like nighttime and I feel perceived with people in the house. Or like when I'm doing my voiceovers, it's morning time and there's really not really anybody around. But when I'm building, I'm usually building like um, evening and nighttime from what I remember. Like I don't even know anymore. Do I want this? I already said that I like the contrast of this. And so I really need to find like a light swatch for something. Um that's like too textured. Like it's throwing me off. Like too much is going on. Maybe like even that's too much. Is it? I'm like even looking at my OBS and I'm recording it to see if I like it or not. And I'm also feeling so like insecure about like I'm like, oh my god, Megan, you're gonna like put out a video where like sometimes you're just not even saying anything. Maybe it feels kind of like a stream, which I haven't been able to get the courage to stream on YouTube yet. I wanted to try it out, but the fact that you have to have like a thumbnail too seems stressful. And I'm also just barely getting back into streaming on Twitch. But I'm like, one day maybe. And it's like, or maybe one day, no. Well, you know, who knows? Like, maybe I will never do a type of video like this again. It's like a nice, different sort of thing to do right now. Um, and if I don't feel completely insecure about it by the time it's like around the time to upload, then I'll like post it. But if like a week before I'm like, I don't want to do that, this will become a speed build. And then I'll be like, yeah, I recorded this as a like in real time voiceover, and then I chickened out, as I do that pretty often. But it's like, what am I scared about? I could just do it, and um if then I realize that it's not something I want to do again, then I won't do it again. But I'm liking at least just I like the idea of knowing I won't have I need to put deletion protection on. I like the idea of like no, I don't have to like edit a lot, and this could just be like hanging out and like lurking video material where it's like you have it on, you're just doing other stuff. What am I doing? Oh yeah, deletion protection. And I had to save because I get scared every time I put this on. Because it crashes your game. It like literally does. So yeah, you can only have it on for a short amount of time. Like if you build with that on, your game will just like crash and you'll lose everything. And I'm always afraid of that. Hello? What is going on with this? Why is that happening? Oh, what is happening up here? Um, I've never seen something. Oh, is it because of this? I've never seen something like this happen. This is like... Oh, wait, is that a debug window? No. I've never in my life seen that happen before. So I'm just gonna move on and maybe pretend like this part of the build doesn't exist, and I'll just put some ivy over it. And no one will know. Like, what kind of ivy? Probably just normal ivy. Cover it up. Pretend there's a window behind the ivy that you can't see. And it's like the back of the build anyway, so who really cares? I feel like I would like a back door with like a porch, and the only place I could kind of see that is like over here, which is maybe like this. And I'll probably just I'll use horse ranch at first. Oops. And then I'll like go back and I'll see later on if I want to change that. Right now, I really don't like that you could see the grass here. I'm going to do this. Maybe I do need stairs leading up to the house. I'm like, I keep thinking that I would want to place the foundation down, and then I keep moving on to something else before I do that, like each time. So I usually do like this lattice one where the porches are, and then I pick out like a stone one. This one's just like an easy one to do. So I'm just gonna do this one, which is like the castle state kit. I want this out a little bit. No, I'm gonna leave that like that. And Horse Ranch, my go-to pack when I don't want to think. Like, I know that that works, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm sure this terrain without snow, it probably looks so strange. I can't even turn the grid on. Oh, okay, now I can. My doggies are barking. At what? I don't know. Sometimes they just bark at nothing and it scares me. But I'm sure it's actually something this time. I need to put debug back on. Debug here. Okay, yeah, see, I want it. I know I wanted branches on the builds because I was looking up pictures of like witchy winter houses and I'd seen like branches on a roof and like, huh? Oh, you really are just gonna have to pretend like that's not sticking out. And if that is that much of an issue, I don't know what to say because I'm keeping it. And like I feel like this will look good in other seasons as well because like the bushes will just be bushes and it'll cover up more of that. Such a strange thing to say. The bushes will be bushes. It's like okay. I know that the wisteria also usually looks really good in the winter when it's like dead. I need to have more windows in the front of this house. I also like building in the winter and then doing like a reel where it like transitions from winter into like summer so you can kind of see everything blooming. And maybe I'll do that. I've been wanting to get back into making shorts and stuff. I was thinking about doing that this week when I was like, I'm not going to edit. I'm just going to like take a week off from editing like my video. And then I got back into Animal Crossing. And so that's what I've been doing, which is what I had streamed and what I'm planning on streaming on Sundays on Twitch. So if you like this, well, actually, I feel like this vibe is different from my streams anyway. I was gonna say if you like this, maybe you'd like my streams, but probably not. Because it's definitely not like this. Because there's like chat interaction and stuff too, so it's not just like building and talking about the builds. I never know what kind of window to put underneath like a window I'm using on a peak. And that's like something that always happens to me. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. Maybe a bay window, like the stained glass bay window could work. Is it? I think so. I'm gonna put a window here. I feel like I don't like it that much, but I don't want to have to worry about it. And I want to like split this up a little bit too by adding oh, okay. I forgot that I'm at like the very end of the lot here. Now it's you know what? Don't overthink it. I'm just gonna accept that that's there and that's permanently like that now. Because it is the back of the build again, and you don't really see it as much. I don't want to put windows down here, but that's like always my problem with my builds is that like they lack a lot of windows. That's just always what happens. I want I think I want it down there, but I don't want it up here. Then again, I don't want windows over here, but then it will make the floor plan so strange if I don't have any. I guess I could take a look inside the builds. Do I want this? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I really like the white with like this. I feel like it looks nice and it like complements the snow around this too. I really never use like white siding like this. Lots of Ivy ASMR now. I think I do need something there. I want to look at life and death windows because they have the stone, so maybe it'll look good. Now, oh wait, I love this. I forgot I love this window. I can put these around. I'll go back to that. Not these, though. I'm gonna have to sort by life and death again. This being so blank is throwing me off, so I need some ivy over here. I'll sort by life and death again, because I think one of those windows will work in the front of the build. Oh, wait, this is so cute. Wait, I need to do like a snowy build with like this exact window somewhere. I'll have to do another one. Like, winter is very long, so I've got plenty of time. I'll do one of those little tiny windows and put more ivy here. I really won't have much landscaping around or terrain paint. I guess that's the one nice thing about building in the snow is that you don't really have to do a lot with the terrain. And like if you do like hills and stuff, it kind of looks like piles of snow around, which I really like too. I feel like this looks so weird over here. If in the picture the ivy placement is different, it's because I found out that it was ugly and I changed all of it. Oh, I need to do cheats. I forgot I have a sim, which is where is she? Sable. This is my sim that I made with like life and death when I was streaming, and she is the mother of my sim's children that I have with like the family with my 8 sim manor home, which I really like. And I haven't been playing it too much. I moved them in and I like checked to see if the house was like not too big for gameplay, and I feel like it was nice. I just like I haven't been feeling drawn to doing gameplay right now because I was playing other games. Like Dead by Daylight had like 2v8 out, so I was like spending a lot of time doing that, and now this week it's like triple blood points, which is what you use to like level up your characters. So I'm like so focused on wanting to do that too. I deleted all that because I didn't like how it looked with all this green. I feel like I need more green, but because it's winter, I'm not really gonna get a lot of green. I mean, I could just do this. I don't have debug on right now, which also is limiting it because I know that debug has more green in it because it doesn't like change by seasons, but I do want to maybe have this raised up a little bit. Put some more rocks around, make it look a little bit more interesting. Yeah, I hope that everybody's like having a good like end of the year. I feel like the end of this year has been like pretty nice for me. I feel like I've accomplished a lot, which makes me like feel more positive going into a new year. Like I reached like all of my goals that I kind of had for myself this month. Like I wanted to get into the EA Creator Network, and then like that happened in October, and I wanted to like reach full like YouTube monetization, which is like 4,000 watch hours in like a year, which I didn't think I was going to reach. And then um like I had like my highest watch hour month this month, which is wild. Um so yeah, thank you for watching me videos, because I accomplished that goal, which is like I was like that one I was a little shocked about, because I was like, Megan, I feel like you're being like too hopeful with accomplishing that by the end of the year. But it somehow all fell into place. Um I really don't have any like number goals, I guess, because I feel like um numbers don't really mean a lot. um so I'm like, I don't even remember if I had any like number goals. I'm like close to 2000 on YouTube, which like mostly I just like milestones for the fact that I like even numbers and I like reaching like specific numbers of things. But um I like I don't think I'd have like a number goal. I don't even know what kind of goals I would want for next year for myself. I'm like when I reached those two goals, I was like, game over. I don't know. I was like, I don't know what do I want next. So I'm like, all right, I'm just hanging out, and I'll just be happy about what I have reached and achieved without like the pressure of like constantly feeling like the need to have a goal in mind. I suppose. I don't know. I don't know what I'm even saying at this point. I love how frosty the like is this like ferns? Yeah, I love how frosty the ferns look. Just like snowy landscapes. It's so easy to do. It's so nice. Like if you're intimidated by landscape, maybe build in the snow, because you don't have to worry too much about much, except like right now I can already tell that I'm going to really not like how green this is and how not green the landscape is. And I kind of want to like bring this out a little bit. But then that hides the door. See how I like build and I'm like I'm focused already on like what the picture is going to look like. I know that's like off-centered, but I think it should be okay, because then I can put this window here. And off-balance stuff, I think, is like some of it's okay. It makes it feel like witchy and stuff. Oh yeah, I was saying that before, like way before in my head, I was saying that I was like I want to go back to the fences, because I think I want to use the life and death one, which is like my new favorite one. It's like such a good fence. I also kind of might want to do an like octagonal piece out here. Yeah, oh my god. That's that's I scared myself with that one. I don't know why my camera went so quickly. That'll be so cute. Taro in the snow. Now it's like hopefully it snows this year. And I'm like, I need to do like a tarot spread for myself outside in the snow. If that happens. We've been getting snow like very late, like over here. So I probably won't get snow here in December. Maybe even not January. I feel like we don't even get snow until like February, March nowadays, which is so sad. Do I have debug on? No, I need to turn debug on. And live edit. Because I need green. Like I need just pops of green in the landscape. Which I guess like the live edit ones actually do change for the season. Why did I think that they didn't? This is like too like bluish of a green. But I'm gonna like pull that out for now. And see, wait, this is perfect. Okay, I'll do this one. I'll like lower it down a little bit. Oops, -1. That too much? No, I think this will help with the problem I have with the build right now with how there's no green around the build, but there's so much green on the walls of the builds. And I had said before that I was going to go do the floor plan and take a look at it, and then I got distracted again. So here I am just placing more bushes around. Maybe even... I want some on the roof. Oh, that would be like inside the house, though. I'd seen someone do like something so cool with... Where is it? These as like snow. Like on a gingerbread house. I don't even know what they would have used for it. Did my headset turn off? Because I don't hear my own game. Yeah, it did turn off. I don't know why it does that to me. I don't know how that person did this because I don't know. But it looked amazing when I had seen it on, I don't even know where I had seen it, on Instagram? Probably. I probably want to do like wall holes and stuff. Not lighting. I do want to put candles because when I was thinking of um a witch's house in the snow, I would imagine candles everywhere, and I imagine like a crescent moon on a like an eave of one of these roofs. So I have to do that too. But I do want to at least put like a little bit of wall distress on the build. I think that'll maybe help it not feel like super bright. Because I want the snow to be like the brightest part of the build, and right now it's kind of like the siding. Is this even white or is it yellow? Okay, it is white. Sometimes it's hard to tell. But I enjoy building so much more with G Shade on. I really would not build as much if it wasn't for like a reshade type program. Because I really didn't start liking my builds until I had reshade. Then I switched to G Shade because G Shade just works better for me. I won't have too many of these, I say, but maybe this is a lot to some people. But sometimes I like go overboard. Like one time for an interior of a shell challenge, I covered an entire interior with these wall marks because I wanted it to seem like the wallpaper was like peeling off of like every single wall. And that took me a long time. I also covered it in spider webs. And so when my friend was touring it, I was like, you might need to put spider warning because I put way too many in. Which also reminds me that I had a shell challenge with my friend Vicky, and it was originally due in October. And now from that, then I just talked about how we should extend it. And then we're like, yeah, like last week of November, and it's the last week in November, so I'm assuming it's still going. And because Vicky is such a cool person who probably will also be fine with extending it more, I'm assuming maybe we can just extend it to like the first week of January. I could ask her, but if you are interested in doing a shell challenge, I have details for it on my Instagram. I also I posted in the community tab a while ago, probably over the summer. So if you scroll a little bit, it would be there. I also have a build, which I guess I'll put in the description, which will actually be easier for you to find the shell challenge. And I have a video of my entry for the shell challenge, which has all the information. So I'll have that linked in the description. So if you're interested in participating in a shell challenge, after I pause in this, I will ask her about extending it just to January. And then more people could get the opportunity to. There's no like winners or anything. There's no incentive. It's just a fun thing to do sometimes. You notice how I said I wasn't gonna go overboard, and look who's going overboard because I'm just talking and zoning like out from what I'm doing with my hands that kind of forgot. And then I'm going to get somebody who's like beautiful build, but you're annoying. That has happened before, but I wasn't called annoying. But someone did say that they had to delete every single wall mark that I put on my builds, and I'm like, oops. I'm like, yeah, that'll happen, I guess, with my builds. That's what I like about my builds, is having the distress and stuff like this. I feel like it's so empty. This is like, that would be too much. I was like, that now that's pushing it on like being maybe a little bit too whimsical, and just maybe just I don't even know what I'm saying anymore because I feel like that looks a little too silly. I don't I don't know how to fix this. Maybe I also need some columns around. Maybe there's like a light wood one with the new expansion pack. I'm gonna put these here anyway. I'm not gonna second guess it. I'm gonna put them as accents on like any part of the build that's white. Like over here and stuff. And like the stuff that I'm unsure about in the build, I'll just like maybe fix it when I'm like taking pictures of it. Just sometimes what happens. Like even just in my speed builds too. I'll realize that I don't like something, and then I'll go back and I'll just like change it. And it's like little details that really aren't super important anyway. Oops. Do these ones need to be like brown over here though? Because I feel like connecting it to that is kind of important. And like these ones too might have to be the same. Like anything that has, I was like, oh, I'll put the white, and now I'm just instantly changing all of it because I think that the other ones look better. Yeah, it looks so much better. It adds the contrast. And it ties in with the other accents, so I think it looks really nice like that. But if I'm doing that, then do I do it also over here? I think so. I always kind of forget to put columns on my builds, but they do add good detail around. Probably try on the tower as well. Maybe not there though, like off to the side. Here? You can't even see it. But I still feel like it's important enough to have, so I'm gonna put it anyway. See, I like how that looks, but then when I have it in the front, It feels like too much. Maybe it's just because of the window that I'm using. I'll check out a different window and see. What about this? Oh, that's this is the part of building where sometimes I can't make up my mind. But I like if I don't find something that I really like for this one, I'm going to like regret it after. I kind of, you know what? I do like that. I'm pretty sure that this window is still broken back here. Okay, I do like that, so I'm gonna keep that. To see it did like I thought that was gonna take a lot longer than it actually did. Like to the point where it's like I think I'm just gonna have to decide on something and then move on from it. Also, I was like looking at this and I like the brown, but then I'm like the purple is perfect because for a witch house, my friend Vicky loves purple and witchy things, so I think it works out perfect for this sort of builds. So I'll have purple axe. Wait, that you know what? And I have the wisteria around, which right now it's dead because it's winter, but this with the wisteria in the like spring and summer will look really, really nice. And I think this is my new favorite like window box. I like barely use window boxes in the game. But in my last few builds I have like I have a bed and breakfast build set. That's the one that I have to edit still, but if you're watching this, it's already up because that was uploaded a week before this one anyway. Unless for some reason I look at that build and I don't want to edit it at all, and then it's tempting to just post this one, which has pretty much no editing. Um, and maybe it's a little bit boring for some because it'll be so many hours, but maybe it just gives people it's like 3 videos in one. Like I know that some people like to fall asleep to speed builds and stuff. And so I'm telling myself that this is kind of nice for that, right? Like nice little ASMR sounds, and I'm not as loud right now because I'm trying to be quiet. But my mic is directly in front of my face, so maybe it's not. I think I have too much ivy here now because I want the window to at least be seen a little bit. Okay, adding the window boxes has helped so much because now where I thought I didn't want windows, I'm realizing that I can put windows there and it's not a problem. Do I need one here too? Like a window up? Like a higher window? Yeah. Wait, I really like it. I haven't saved it in a while. I think maybe this is too off-centered. I'm gonna move it a little bit. Do I need this window here too? No, that's too much. Getting ahead of myself. I do want a little bit more wisteria now that I know that I have all their purple elements in the build. I don't know if I could find purple flowers to put in the landscape, but if I can, I will. Like, I don't know what's alive and what isn't right now. So, sort by color. Purple. I just have to go through each of the swatches really and see if there's any that show up as purple. Okay, I'm having a feeling that's not that's not gonna be the case for any of these. Maybe I could like have some purple with like candles and stuff out here. I think that'll be another like good way to do it because I do want to have some lights out here and I want it to be lit up. I also want to have like Christmas lights. Oh my god, it's so bright. Sorry. I need to get the Christmas decoration box. Is what I'm remembering. What is it? decoration box, maybe? I'll just do like this. Yeah. Set everyday Eve decoration. I just want like icicle lights, I think. We'll see together. That's way too much. I thought it was only gonna go on like these parts, but that's like too extreme, I think. We'll see this then. That feels like too much as well. What about like... I wish that I could place these like specifically where I would want. Maybe I just need to like manually put like the fairy lights around. How do I just remove these now? Reset. Yeah, I think that idea did not work. Too much. It is very bright, but it also looks nice. Even like without G shade on, I feel like it looks pretty nice. But I have it in evening because it tones down the brightness of it, like to the point where it's like really needed. And the fairy lights, are those in lighting or are they just... I'm just gonna look up fairy. Oh, okay. It's not under fairy lights. I can't remember if it's in lighting or in sculptures or like wall sculptures. I feel like it's probably in wall sculptures. Yeah, because it's the starlights that are in here. So I need to go to this section. I don't even remember what pack those are from. Oh, here they are. I kind of want them over here, but it's like hard to get them over here. Like I want them layered into the roof a little bit. But if it's not like easy to do, I'm not gonna do it. Maybe I can't even have Christmas lights. I think Christmas lights will just have to be something that I worry about at the end if it's possible. But I can at least do my little candles around and stuff, but I might have to just take a break from building because I don't want to have to like fight the terrain um and like sit here fighting with like tool mod to do all of it. But I'll like pick out a couple of things. Like I know that I want a stool out here for the candles to sit on, but I want to like lower it down and things like that. I just like don't have the attention span to sit here doing that right now. And also like having to record all of that, I feel like that's... maybe that's excessive. Maybe that's too much of no editing. So maybe like I'll just do basics of it, and if I feel like the build needs more, I'll add more. All things I have to just decide as I go. Sometimes tool mod, like the alt placing, it's like takes way too long. Wait. I kind of like candles just in a snow hill like that, but this one specifically, I... oh no, I didn't mean to do -4, I meant to do 0.4. I'll do that at least, but that was like kind of really cute. I might have to like do that in a lot of areas of the build. But if like there's like a giant cut in this and I have candles, just know that my plan is to kind of just use these same candles around everywhere and like different elevations of it. Like I wanted to lower this a little bit, but everything's like a little bit too extreme. I'll take a little peek inside at least. And see like what kind of house it will be, like how many bedrooms it'll end up being, because I'll want a big magic room. Probably like as soon as you walk into the house. Oh no. Oh no. This is like my enemy. A lot of things in this build is my enemy apparently. But that one is enemy number one. It was very easy to fix. It was not a problem. I'm exaggerating a little bit. Yeah, I'll do the floor plan right now. I think that's doable for me. I'm gonna copy this, and I'm assuming I don't want to block that window. And there's a doorway there, so I can't have the stairs there. Maybe that's like too narrow of a hallway. But I might like that actually. I like having a narrow hallway. And up here, I'll do the upstairs first. Sometimes, like, upstairs is the easiest one to plan out. Bedroom 1, bedroom 2. I could do a little bathroom up here, but then it makes the space feel very, like, claustrophobic. Which I guess I'm not against in my builds sometimes. Yeah, I'll do that. Because at least, like, the bathroom could also be, like, attached to one of these rooms. Can I even fit a double bed in? I think I can. Yeah, I definitely can. So I could even have that just be an attached bathroom to this room and have another bathroom down here as well. But for this house, where do I want the kitchen? I'm assuming this area has to be the kitchen because the door is right here. And it makes sense to go outside to the back porch through the kitchen, so like kitchen dining room. Office? Do I want a separate office space from the living room? Like, I need it to be tiny because I want a big magic room, which will probably be right here, like a cauldron right in the middle, and then a whole living room. I want the bathroom to not be super far from the staircase, but I want like some of the stairs to not be hidden by the walls, which I think I'm going to end up having to do. Or I guess I could do that. It just makes this library a lot smaller, like the study area, which I guess it's not too big of a problem, because I can just like, I won't keep these bookcases, but I could figure it out. Like I would do something like this. I just don't like how. I mean, I could pretend like it's like built in there. You can't really see it through there either, so it's not like a huge deal. And then I could like connect bookcases. Maybe I should just pick out bookcases that I want, which will be these Realm of Magic ones. And I'm gonna like probably connect these items to make it feel more built in by using like shelving. I'm gonna have to change the swatch though. because this like very warm browns, and this is like a cooler ashier brown. So I'm gonna have to like change things around when I get to it. Maybe even just change everything. Yeah, see that? Like, I feel like that works fine. I was like so worried about that room being like way too small, but I like that. So this will be a bathroom. I'll have a, oh my god, they probably get together door that I use in every single build. Oh, but I see I've been wanting to use the new life and death door, but it is 2 tiles, and this is already a very tiny bathroom, so I can't do that. But I can get the door. I'll probably gonna have to change the swatches that I use when I actually have lights in here, because it's gonna be a little bit difficult. And I'm thinking of maybe even having like this be have like an like diagonal door there, and this is like a huge living room. Maybe not, because this is like technically a hallway. So if I close it off, it doesn't feel as extreme. So you like walk in, kitchen, dining room here, bathroom, study through the living room, and then like the potion room. And then it's 2 bedrooms, which 2 bedrooms is like decent. This wasn't ever going to be a huge build because it is a 20 by 15. Yeah. So 2 bedrooms is probably like standard for this size lot anyway. There is a tower. I'll put a ladder here so I don't forget about the tower, which usually I do. But this time I'll try and not forget about the tower. Where can I put? Why is it letting me put this anywhere? It's kind of throwing me off. Okay, perfect. Oh no. Yeah, this is perfect. Because then the bed will go here. And I'll have greenery and I'll have ivy and stuff inside. Like, I'll have the wisteria in there as well. So it'll be like a lot of wood and just like everything is dead outside, and then as soon as you walk into the house, it's like very festive and it has a lot of greenery and plants everywhere. I feel like that's really nice. And I like, I guess, I don't know how I'm explaining this. I didn't have that in mind when I was building this. But I do remember now that I wanted to have like a crescent moon out here, but I don't know if I'm gonna remember. And I don't think we have like an easy decal for it. And I don't really want to use these sorts of like, this wouldn't even work anyway. Wait, a build would be so cute with like this on the roof. But not this build, but like a cartoony witch build. That would be really cute on something like that. But I'm gonna leave this here for now, and I'll like pick this back up another day, and I'll do the like all brown interior with all the plants around, which it'll probably be all one video anyway. So me saying this means nothing. It'll be a little fade to the interior. So yeah, I'll see you then. It's like days later, and I don't really remember where I left off. I'm still unsure if this is going to be one full video or not. If it's not, this will be the second part. I still haven't really decided yet. But since then, I just went back and I put this garland around, like the foundation, the fence, and the roof pieces, because when I was decorating like my Sims house for like my gameplay, I used the garland, and I realized that that would probably look really nice on this build. So that's what I decided to do. Now that I'm looking at the house again, like after working on this, there's something that I don't like about it right now. And I don't know what that is. So I'm just gonna have to like go with this for now. And if I decide to change it, I'll just change it at the end, or I'll even like do it when I'm not recording or something. I feel like it's just like it's very white. And I might want to change some of it around. And I did put like some more candles in some places. I would like to add more, but that's something that I'll also most likely just do at like the end, not recording it. Because like even though I'm like, oh yeah, this will be um like no edits and stuff, I still feel self-conscious about like putting out like such a long video. So I'm like, I try to cut back on some of it where I can. And I almost don't really remember what some of this like rooms are going to be. I know that I was like, this is going to be a kitchen and dining room, right? But I probably want like a single tile because it's a little bit too big. I'm gonna get rid of that too and do that. I know this was going to be a cauldron room, and I think that could have the horse ranch arch. I've also been like sneezing a lot lately because it's gotten like very cold very fast. And I'm hoping I don't have to keep like pausing this to sneeze. But it's probably unlikely. But I had like a tickle on my nose. And as soon as that happened, I was like, oh boy, here we go. And like I wasn't going to build tonight. I was playing Dead by Daylight and like just like doing solo queue, and I decided like tonight would be a good night to work on this. And so I switched from that to this because that wasn't going very well either. Because like I don't, if you don't play Dead by Daylight, solo queue is like a lot of people give up on your team, and it's like when I play killer, I used to see like a lot of people give up very quickly too. And so when you're like the survivor and people are just giving up, it's like completely an unfair match. And like luckily I had one nice killer who my teammate gave up like seconds into the match, and then they were like nice about it and kind of like let us all escape. And like that hasn't happened in a while. And when I'm on that other role, I usually do not also let people escape because I'm like, let's just get the game over with and let's just go to the next game. And so that I try and finish the match as quickly as possible. But they were super nice about it. And so, and like I gave them my med kit and they led me back to it at the end of the match to pick it back up. And I was like, what a sweet killer. Such a weird thing to say, but it doesn't happen very often anymore when I play that game. But for the build, I don't really know what color palette I want. I know that I want to do like really festive, um, like like a Christmas tree and like Christmas lights, and I want to use a whole bunch of ivy. I just haven't really thought about like wallpaper yet, so I'm just gonna do something like this. And I'll probably pick out some Christmas decorations first and go from there because I really am just like not sure what my vision is for this build yet. And this would be when I would just like spend a lot of time being quiet and like going through different swatches to see what I want. But then I feel like I can't do that. And I'm like, you gotta rush, you gotta rush. And so I'm just doing this instead, which is okay. I'll probably do maybe like a burgundy wallpaper somewhere to bring in like the Christmas elements because I am going to have a Christmas tree somewhere in this build. Um, is it under Christmas tree? Okay. I probably just want one of the already decorated ones. It would be really cool if I could make this like a witchy Christmas tree and add my own like custom ornaments on it. I feel like that would maybe be a little bit too much. Where would a Christmas tree go? This is gonna be the living room. Probably like in the corner here. Because I'll have like maybe a TV here or like a fireplace there with the TV above. Probably just this Discover University one. I'm gonna be like building in such a strange way from when I usually do my speed builds, and I'm just prepared for that because I feel like I usually don't start placing like furniture in before I have like wallpaper and stuff. Like wallpaper is the first thing I always do. Um, but not today, I guess. And I've been like not burnt out from building, but I've been burnt out from editing because I just like when I sit down to edit, all I want to do is play another game. And so that I don't want to edit. And this is saving me from editing, but because I don't want to edit, I haven't really been building in The Sims because I don't want to have like a whole backlog of build videos either. And I still had this that I needed to work on. Um, I think like after this build, I'm gonna do a very tiny shell challenge. I think I'm gonna do like BB Moments shell challenge from Instagram because it's a pretty small build, and I feel like editing it won't be like too much of a problem either. Let's see for the colors. I feel like I mean, I always make such like dark interiors. I can't help it though. It makes it feel so cozy in The Sims, and like with my G shade, it just like it works. And immediately, I'm already looking for a brown rug. It just it has to happen. So I'll put maybe really size it down because that's like a pretty large rug. I guess I'm just doing one room at a time now. I want like a standing lamp or maybe a side table could work instead. This one's a cute one. In that swatch, I couldn't have them on both sides, so maybe if I did, I could probably just use tool mod to like size these down just a little bit. Like 0.9. Maybe that'll be just enough. But every time I size stuff down with tool, it's a little bit annoying putting like lamps on it. And if you like put it on the snap point and then you like lower it down, whenever you place it again, it just like deletes the objects, which has happened to me so many times. I'm feeling maybe like candlelight for most of the builds. I think that's what I want to do. I'll have like one of these. I usually like having two of these though. And it reminds me of like I have this Hocus Pocus tarot deck that has like instead of I think wands, it was like candles, and I always think about the two of candles card whenever I see these like candles together. And like I like don't know where that tarot deck went. Like around Halloween, I wanted to do a reading using that one. I just can't seem to find it. I've been needing to like clean my room and do like a deep cleaning of it, which I haven't done in like a while. Where I want to like just go through everything. And I'll be able to find it. I have a Tamagotchi that's been missing too. And I've been wanting to like play with a Tamagotchi again. And it's like one of those like fancy ones. I don't even remember what they're called, but they're like the little bit more expensive ones than like the standard Tamagotchis used to be. And like I really wanted to like pick it back up, but I don't know where it is either. Like things just go missing in my room so quickly. Like I had lost a business debit card, and I had to pay like the PO box for my work, and I had to write a check because I couldn't find the card. And like I ended up finding it, and it was in a place that I had purposely put it so I wouldn't lose it. And as soon as I had found it, I was just like, "Oh my god, I remember I purposely put it right here because I was like, so you don't lose it." And it was in such a strange spot that I completely forgot that I put it there. But luckily I found it. And I only found it because I was also looking for my Switch that was also missing. things, I'm telling you, things just like completely disappear on me constantly. I'm gonna put the little boat over here. I'm mostly looking for like red accents because of the tree over here. Can I size down this without it looking weird? Because I know the candles you can't size down without the flames floating in the air, which is like usually okay, but for this I don't really want that. Probably put some more wisteria around and like a shelf I'm thinking over here. But I've been playing a lot of Animal Crossing lately. Like I've been wanting to get back into so many games, which is also why the editing has been a little bit like difficult for me to be motivated to do. And it's like I love uploading and then I love doing the voiceover and stuff. And I just like I don't know. I need to focus a little bit. Uh but I think this sort of format will be helpful in the meantime to like break it up until I do the tiny shell challenge that I'm planning on doing next week. I don't even if this is 2 videos, I don't know like I don't know if I'm going to upload them in the same day or not. Probably not, but I wouldn't know when I would upload the second part of this. And like maybe it is just going to be a 4-hour long video. This is 12 minutes already. And I know the other one is like an hour and a half. I just don't know. I don't think I'm going to clutter this like way too much. Watch is going to be like flash to me cluttering this more than I've ever cluttered any other build I've put on my channel. But I feel like it's most likely just going to be me putting a bunch of plants around like this. One time I did a build that was like sort of this vision where there's plants everywhere and I used these all over the floor and then I realized that your Sims couldn't really walk. So I remember I had to like change almost everything that I did on that build. This is a long time ago though. And it was like before I even had my YouTube channel. Like I think that was a Twitch stream or something if I remember correctly. Is my are my mods in? Do I have a free place card? Okay. Those were just being weird. Since I was doing this, I like there's those new Christmas event reward things. So I have the new wreath and the new like light up bushes outside. So we have like the holiday rewards and like it looks like a lot of really nice stuff in it. So I'm excited for that. I'm looking for I wanted this burgundy, but I didn't want like this color rod. Maybe I just need to stick with that. And maybe put a console table off to the back. I don't know what people plan on doing for like the holidays or if like leading up to the holidays if you have anything that you like enjoy doing. But I got a new coloring book that's like specifically Christmas and it just came today. So I want to like actually do that like and not forget about it. So that's like what I feel like I'm planning on doing. I want to play The Sims 2 again because like the holidays just reminds me of like old Sims games. So I think I'm planning on streaming The Sims 2 like the Sunday before Christmas is like the idea that I have right now. I could also do The Sims 1. I haven't played The Sims 1 in a while. I probably haven't played The Sims 1 since like last January. I kind of like that gold and like the red here. I'm just gonna use a whole bunch of these sorts of like leaves on every part of the build pretty much. I don't want like too much like ivy over here because the Christmas tree is here. There's something off. Oh, there's something off about these curtains that I don't like. I want that color, but I don't want like the shape of it. And these would be like way too bright of a red. And these are like too long. Well, can I actually... Oh, I can't like move them. I guess I could use tool mod, right? I've never tried to do that with these curtains before. So this is like a first for me. Maybe. Just have it on like one part of it. Do the same thing over here. Is -1 too much? Yeah. Not very good at knowing which numbers to type in for this. Okay, I do like that. That works. Probably have that there. Some more of this. Probably want a TV over here. This one. This one is my favorite. But then when I was doing gameplay, I realized how terrible this TV is. Like the fun, it just like my Sims were constantly needing entertainment. So it's not very practical for gameplay. I think I should probably just do like the bare minimum and then come back to the rooms after. Like, do we have different... Oh wait, this one's so pretty. For fall? It technically is still fall, but my brain's kind of skipped over the ending of fall and it just wants winter now. Which I think I talked about in the last voiceover, which would have been earlier, that winter is my favorite season. I definitely think that's true. I feel like this fall, like, it came and, like, went so fast. And I know that winter doesn't start until, like, end of December. But even just the feel of fall. Like, I didn't even get around to doing my fall garden, which is what I wanted to do this year. I didn't end up doing that. Like, one year I grew, like, a bunch of, like, lettucey type things. And then this time, it just, like, I didn't even think of it until it was too late. I want to get better at, like, planning my gardening out, so I'm, like, prepared for the seasons. Because I always think about it when the season's already here. And then I'm like, well, damn. Like, my summer and, like, spring stuff was so late, and I'm surprised I even managed to get like any tomatoes out of like my garden. I want a gold mirror, and like I wanted it over here, but I would feel like I need a bigger one. Can you use... I think you could use tool mod, right? You could use tool mod for anything. I never do this either because I feel like I'm always in a rush. But now I feel like it's okay for some reason. Even though I feel like I should be rushing more. But now I'm like, let me test out these other things that I haven't done that might take an extra amount of time to do. Wait, these are so cute. I like never look... Oh wait, he's so cute. Oh, he's like poking out of the flowers. I'll keep him there. You won't really be able to see him though. But I'll know he's there. Um I want like artwork over here. Like that. I know this is like kind of covered up. This doesn't feel witchy, but what I do when I'm like, this isn't witchy, I put in some antique looking books. I'm like, those are spell books. Hide some around. And then I also will just sort by realm of magic and go from there too. This life and death notebook's really cute. Where is like the book nook stacks of books? I could have these fancy books. I know it's floating, but a witch does live here, so I think it's okay if we have some floating books around. I never choose this swatch. I like the page in there with the crow. That's really pretty. Yeah, I'm just gonna sort by realm of magic. I need to turn debug too, because my mods were disabled at first because of the update. Oh my god, I'm like yawning. It is 9:30, which really isn't late. So I don't know why I'm yawning. I won't be asleep until probably like 2 a.m. anyway. Some sash herbs somewhere. That's my friend. She uses these herbs in all of her builds, and they're beautiful. I like hanging them over the archway. I mean, this room over here is going to be like the witch room. So I think it's okay for like this room to only have a few magical elements, and then this one has more. I do want the cauldron in here, so I'm gonna have to probably pick that out first, so I know that I have enough space for it. I wanted it like centered. This would be nice to have it like a step up. I think that should be okay. I kind of want to use a different flooring though. Why is this being ugly? I need the platform trim maybe? Okay, it's just gonna... I don't know why. I don't know why it looks like that. Now the floor is too high, so I can't have those bookcases. But I'll probably just line this entire wall with maybe the Book Nook kit ones. Maybe even on the other side too. Can I bring up this? Yeah, I'm sure I can. I could get away with doing that. I can't put the bookcases where I want them to be, though. Hello? Why can't I just grab that window? Oh, I need to change this too. Which swatch was that? Just the first one? Okay. Simple enough. Put that there. Oh. Something weird's happening. Where's the one that's like almost empty? This is why I always have to sort by this kit too. Oh, I thought that we had... You know what? I don't know what I'm thinking. I could do that. Well, time to lower this window back down. Might have the same thing over here. That would be such a nice place to read. Not very comfortable. I'll do the same thing on this side. Again, I hope that the audio of the game is fine because I really didn't, like, I didn't check this time. And I've been, like, playing other games and stuff, so the audio might be different. But do you see me stopping to check it? No. I feel like it shouldn't be too awful for me to stop right now. I think I want this to be like full wood in here. Do I? Need to turn this off for a second. Okay. And probably have do the same thing with these curtains in here. This one I didn't even have to really change. It was just perfect. Like some more candles around the place. But where? These ones are cute too. I feel like I'd like it seems scary to have the same candles in all these areas, but maybe that's the look I'm going for. Maybe I want it to be scary. Or like unsettling, I guess. It's unsettling to me for some reason. Do I know why? No, I really don't. I don't know why. But the littlest of things scare me, so I learned to stop thinking too hard about why. I have potion bottles around this room too. With not many other decorations, I feel like it's just going to be this, which seems like enough. Don't really need a lot in this room. I could have like maybe stacks of like potion supplies behind the cauldron. Like boxes and my favorite stack of books over here. I have things back here, maybe even like a bucket. I was going to say like a candelabra, but then I'd seen the bucket and I was like, wow, that bucket will work. What is... Okay, these are just things that went in there. Nothing disappeared. I have a specific one that I want, which is this one. Maybe over here. Now it makes these candles a little bit hard to reach, but I'm going to keep them there anyway. Some cardboard boxes. What is this line? Oh, it's that. Okay. I really like my 8 Sim Manor. I've been playing in it again because I'm doing my like the holiday rewards with my Sims that live in that house, and I love the rooms that just have like boxes stacked around of storage and like the empty bedrooms. It makes like living in a house that is clearly way too big for my Sims like feel like there's a story behind it and it's not just a bunch of empty rooms with nothing in it. So I've been enjoying just seeing that every time I play, which is hasn't been very often lately, but sometimes like when more of the challenges come out, I'll also be back to doing my gameplay with that too. I don't know if I want like a rug in here. Probably not. I do think I want... I mean, I don't think I could have like a lot of herbs. Oh, I could have it like here. Like in some of the bookcase areas. And I did want... Did I put a potion down in here? I did. So now it'll be a little bit easier for me to get some of this other stuff in. I feel like the purple accent over here will be nice. Just one of them. The same sort of thing there. Maybe one of these cute... I love picnic baskets. Like, they're so cute. I want a picnic basket just like this. Pretend like you can't see the leaves poking through there. I'm gonna call that room done for now, and the same with this one. I feel like it works. I feel myself probably beginning to want to do the same exact thing in every single room, which is probably a cue to take a break for the night. But I'm gonna do just a little bit more. Because this room is so tiny anyway. It makes... Now I'm like, this is a library, the other room's a library. I had forgotten that I had a room over here to begin with. Like, I forgot that this was even here. But this is like a writing room. The other room's like a potion room. So there is a difference. Get another mirror, maybe. Can't really put much in here. I do want to use these candles, though. Some red. I really am just copying and pasting from this room. I can't help it right now. I'm like, what else can I grab from this area? Just some more books, which I'm not going to copy and paste. Oh. Weird. We'll put them here. Size it down maybe first. I don't want to have to move the... like any of this stuff out. Because that's going to be annoying to have to like fit it back in exactly where I want it. Thinking green, or I'm surprised we don't have like a burgundy in this rug. Probably just do that one. I'm gonna use these herbs though. That's sized down way too much. I wanted to put it here, but I'm gonna do it anyway. It just seemed like maybe it was taking up too much of the mirror than I originally wanted. I found the garland that I was looking for before. This one's really pretty. I think garland is like my favorite holiday decoration. I really like it. We have it on our railing with like Christmas lights with it. And it just always looks so pretty. So garland is my favorite thing to decorate with. Am I using... Okay. I guess I'm just going back and forth between like the same two wallpapers. Nothing different. That's usually what I do anyway. Didn't I have the candles? There's like the... Oh, right here. How many bedrooms was this house again? 2? Yeah, 2. I'm gonna use just the wood for now, but I feel like I want to have like more of a red wallpaper up here, which I think is what I was looking for down here, and then I didn't actually find one that I liked. What about this? No. I'm just gonna keep that for now. I mean, it has the, like, the energy that I was going for originally. Probably, like, just garland everywhere, too. This is, like, my favorite way to decorate, like, is just spam placing the same sort of item. And then it feels, like, way more, like, full than it usually would be. Because, like, this is just garland just everywhere. But it makes it feel actually decorated. Where this room is probably just going to have a rug and another sort of console table. I will not use the same one. I'll look for something different. Maybe I'll just do this and then I'll have a chair next to it. Like a dining room chair instead of like a sofa chair. Like that. That works. Let's have different colors. I wanted more like purple flowers if I was having a whole like bouquet over here. Because this was like a bit bright. And now I'm like, now that feels too spring. Well, this has pops of purple in it. What kind of rug do I want? Do I want the same one that I used over there? No. I'll probably look for something else. And I'm trying not to pick that same brown rug that I just used. Oh, wait, this is like my new favorite rug. Oh, wait, this one's really nice, but I feel like it's like way too colorful now. I'm gonna use this other rug too. Because I needed like 2 in here. Now that's what I have to have. I'll pick a different mirror. I'll do this one. And bathroom. This downstairs is like coming along pretty quickly. Turns out this can really just be one part, like a whole, like maybe like 3 hours, most likely, right? And then if I realize that I'm not feeling this sort of format, then I won't do it again. But I think that maybe like every so often I can do this. The only like issue was that I took such a long gap between that like exterior part and this one. And so then when I was like trying to motivate myself to finish this, I was like, the week is going by and you're not going to want to have to talk while you're building. You're just going to want to like space out and not like have to like think or like speak while you're building. And it's like, so you better get on this quick. And so that I was like, oh no. So like if I do this, I really need to like make sure that I dedicate time to actually finishing it faster than giving myself like days in between. But like also like there's like Thanksgiving and stuff and like cooking. And I went to my sister's um like this weekend. So a lot of it was like I didn't really have time. I wasn't really like even on my PC that much. So that's also a reason. I almost used that same rug, but I realized it was a little bit too big anyway. So I'm just looking for a different one. I think I'm gonna go with this rug here. And I'll look for like a towel rack probably. I love this one from like it's like the bathroom clutter kit. I think the clutter kits are my favorite kits in the game. Oh, we can't have this here. I'll have to move that. I'll put this here. I always find it so strange, like that your sim can just walk through that. But I'm gonna keep it there. I would like to have a shelf up here too. What's gonna be on the shelf? So I want like just one candle, perhaps. I wish that this would just snap on, so I didn't have to worry about having to raise it up. It really doesn't take too long. It feels festive, which is really nice. That's like the look I was going for. The upstairs is gonna take like pretty much no time at all. Um, and I'll like end up going back in and maybe adding clutter here and there too. But I'm gonna like check the audio of this and make sure my mic isn't like, I don't know, messed up. Okay, luckily the audio is fine. So I got lucky. Well, I guess it's not too lucky. I don't really think oh well, I have a different scene for YouTube recording and for Twitch streams. So I don't know what I was worried about. But I got some water too. Because I was like, my throat's gonna end up hurting from like talking for so long. Like I'm not used to talking for so long at like one time. And when I went back to streaming, like the first weekend that I streamed, my throat just hurt so bad after. And like it didn't this last time, but I think I didn't stream for as long. I've been streaming on Sundays and it's been mostly Animal Crossing. I mean, I think I spoke about this in the one I was doing the exterior. But to me, this is like days and days later. And maybe you're watching this in different parts too, so maybe it's also been a day or something. Who knows? But like every time, like if I'm watching a really long video, I usually split it up in days anyway. So that's what I kind of imagine if people are like watching this full video, that's what they're doing. But if for some reason you can stand listening to me talk for like 3 to 4 hours straight, then you're amazing. Because I don't think I could. Well, I mean, most people don't like listening to themselves talk anyway. I was gonna say I wouldn't want to hear myself talk for that long, but I don't think anyone would want to hear themselves talk for that long. So it's not really saying a lot. I love the life and death chairs. I didn't even think when I like picked them. I was like, yep, this is perfect for here. I kind of want to like not split this, like close this off completely, but just enough that I can have the garland hanging off of like a spandrel. Maybe not that. Okay. You see, like, the browns in my builds, they aren't always perfect. And I think that's okay. I feel like it's adds charm to the build, even without G-Shade. This feels so rustic over here now, which probably isn't a bad thing. I feel like it's not a very fancy build. This is going to frustrate me. All right. I'm just placing that because if I start moving it over and it snaps back, I'm going to be a little bit upset. Just a little bit. Here, I'll do this. So, like, overlaps here. Okay. I'll do that. Push this in a little bit. Now the thing is, it feels... I can't do that, though. Something's off. And I really don't know what it is. And when something's off, you know what I do? I just pretend like it's fine. And, and I just continue doing something else. I'm gonna need the same curtain over here. I think this is my new favorite thing to do now is use this curtain and just make it like smaller. And then use tool to lower it. If I could remember how to use tool, that would be great. See, I already forgot. -0.2. Okay. Gonna sneak in. It's the same. It's the same items. I could pretend like this is like potion bottles. A bowling pin. But what if? I'm gonna leave that there for my friend Molly. And then I'm gonna regret it too when I'm like taking a picture. I'm gonna be like, that ugly bowling pin. But now it's there. It has the red, it's kind of festive. Not really, but I'm selling myself on it. Wait, and the crystal ball kind of feels like it could be a bowling ball. Why does that kind of work? Like a magical bowling ball. Little potion, and the potion bottle kind of blocks it a little bit. Some flowers, maybe some roses. Can't see that one. That's okay. I think I'm gonna have some shelves back here too. Do that. Do the same candles. Sometimes it's just nice to decorate with the same items over and over again. And I feel like it works for, like, I don't know, makes it feel cohesive. And I wouldn't really notice unless, like, you're looking at a bunch of pictures together, which is exactly what's going to be on my Instagram. That's okay. I'll probably bring out the cabinets around the whole perimeter, like that. Okay, that is a doorway. I have to remember that. I'll put a fridge over here. So I was like, oh, I could put that and that could be like a pantry, but I'm realizing now that it's not. Debug is not a problem until I always get to the fridges, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna have to take that off because that's all way too much scrolling for me. I wanna... Okay, yeah, I can move this without it looking weird, I think. Yeah, that's fine. And... thinking this, like, one with the wood underneath. Because usually I, like, always pick this one, but I feel like this works for this build. Cabinets, do I want... maybe this one? The only thing with this all the time is that, like, these are, like, gold, and this is, like, bright silver. And I'm just gonna keep it. This is The Sims. Not a problem. I do think I want to have an island. Why does this feel like so flat? I feel like there should be like drawers. I can't even say that word right now. I like doors over here. But now it's gonna do that annoying thing. Okay. If you don't look at it too closely, it's not so annoying. I never do that if I have my speed build though, because it flickers like really, really fast. But just for this, I think it could be okay. And I'll like decorate it back here. And if it's that much of a problem, it's not like necessary to have. I would like baking stuff, I think. I was just like, I've always been doing that recently, is having the baking supplies on here. I'll have even just some pastries out already. But I want the one that came with the kitchen stuff pack. I wonder when we're going to get another stuff pack. I remember the long period of time where we just had no stuff packs for like really, really long. And now I'm like, when's the next one? I really do like stuff packs though. We got 2 expansion packs like pretty close together. Love Struck and then Life and Death. Because I remember we haven't gotten 2 expansion packs in a really long time. Like when the game was first out, we used to get 2 expansion packs a year, which I did love. And then they like cut back to 1 a year. And then this time we got 2. So I'm wondering if that's going to be like a reoccurring thing or not. I want the garland underneath the cabinets in here too. I would like a fireplace. I mean, I could do it. No, I can't. I can't do that. I could maybe have this sort of thing over here, though. Oh, that would be so nice and like a really Christmassy build. That like bright red, I really like that, but not for this build. But it would be really pretty. I want this. Make it slightly festive too. Yeah. Now I just need a rug. Which I think I'm gonna do the werewolf rug. I feel like the downstairs is like done. I have this. I think I'm keeping the decorations outside on the porch too. For now the downstairs is done. Oh wait. This was gonna be have a tarot area back here. I don't want to forget. Because now I remember when I was doing this, I was talking about how I wanted I want to do like a tarot reading in the snow. Also, it like kind of snowed. What day was that? Saturday? Only like flurries, and it was like very quick, but it was still very exciting. I would have missed it. But my mom said that it was snowing. So I was like, wow. I love any snow I can get, even if it's just for a small amount of time. But I can't wait until there's snow on the ground. I'm like really, really hoping that we get some good snow this year. Probably have this one. I need the tarot cards. The like fancy ones? Okay. No, because I don't have debug on. They get this one. Do red candles there, and like I want these purple ones too. It looks so festive out here. It's so pretty. I don't need to do too much over there. This kind of needs to have some plants out here. Because I realized I kind of forgot about doing this area. Do this so that the greens match. Okay. And now do the upstairs. It's like, oh, study? Like, yeah, Megan, you need a third study in your build. That is gonna be another bedroom. What is this tower going to be, though? Not sure. Hmm. I hope me drinking water isn't like so so loud. I felt like I was streaming too. I don't really curse in my YouTube videos. And like I never like feel the like I never like even just accidentally curse in my YouTube videos. Um but like I almost did because I feel like I'm streaming. This is just like yapping. And like this exact when I would build on stream, this is like the same sort of thing, except I don't have a chat to look at. Um, I'll do this. I might just cover up that entire window with one of these. Wait, do I want the green? No. I'll do this. Okay, cute. I'll do these two. I'm just gonna get the bulk of the furniture in like all of the rooms, and then I'll come back to clutter. I would love this in between here. I think I need to do this for that though. Maybe not. I feel like it like blocks the room so much. I don't like that. I would like a standing type mirror. We really needed more swatches of this. That's like the one mirror that we don't have a lot of wood swatches. Maybe like I feel like I say maybe so much. Here, I'm gonna grab this. I'm so aware of saying maybe so much. I wonder how many times I've said it. Like, most likely, like, every few sentences is my prediction. Okay. And then I'll get, like, 2 beds for this area. Do I need 2 beds in here? Can I just do 1? What else am I gonna put in here, though, if it's not, like, 2 beds? Then that feels sad. Then the room just feels so tiny. I can't make up my mind in this. I'll probably do a toddler bed. I would like it to kind of match that, but I don't see any of that. Oh wait, I love this new one from Life and Death. Oh wait, this one's so cute. Now what's the layout gonna be? I would love to have this on a platform, but I know if I try to do that, everything is gonna be messed up. Like, the roof is gonna just be in the whole build. I can't decide on how I want the beds to be, because I'm getting, like, so thrown off with, like, how little the toddler bed is. I'll have it on an angle, and this is me accepting it and moving on, because if I don't, I'm never gonna decide on something. The cats and dogs stuff is really nice. I feel like I rarely use this. But when I do my building tier list, like, I guess cats and dogs is going to be up pretty high for, like, how much I use the packs. Which I still want to do, which I'm, like, guessing would be beginning of January. Because time is going so fast. It's like I blink and then suddenly it's a new month. And I'm like, I had all these plans to do. I still have, like, the Sims 2 build that I want to post. And I, like, kind of want to get these, like, those build ideas done before the new year. Because I've had some of these since, like, the summer. Why can't this be centered? Oh, it could be centered there, so that's where it's going to be centered, I guess. I'm gonna do the same thing for the bathroom over here as well. I know it probably seems like I'm rushing, and it's because I am. And I really just want to get the furniture in, and then I want to, like, come back at, like, a different day, probably tomorrow during the day or something, and finish cluttering. Because I don't want to rush, like, through this. This needs to be something, and I just don't know what yet. And this is where I wish that, like, I had these parts where I could have feedback before I do the next bit of the build, but that's just not possible for this one, at least. So yeah, I'll come back to it. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, art studio up there, but then I'm like, maybe I want something, like, spellcaster related up there too. that's something I'm gonna have to decide on. I kind of want to like revisit the outside as well, because I might want this to be a little bit darker in some areas. But I can't like, I just can't decide. Maybe even just like a piece of it. Watch, people hate this now. There's something about this area. Maybe it's because I don't have any ivy over here. But I do think that making some of this have the log cabin helps a little bit more, so it looks like less blending into the snow. Which I think is what my problem was for this. I could probably keep that though. I really was trying to just like check. Is the yellow okay? Maybe even just changing this to yellow might be like a subtle change. Because it's also, it's like barely noticeable, but I think it helps it. It's kind of just like a cream color now. Maybe I'll change my mind again. Who knows? I'll have to come back to it and see. I'm back outside for the build, and I was trying to like fix up the part that I didn't really like out here. And I want to try and maybe expand this part of the house out just a little bit, because I feel like I need height over here, and I like don't want to move the chimney, which like, because I don't think it would do what I want it to do. Like, I mean, maybe what I could do, I was thinking about just adding a wall out this way, and then I can maybe attach the chimney to this part too. Is a plan that I was thinking of doing. Let's see. I might even make this like a little bit higher, because I like knew that I wouldn't like this until I like tried to fix it, and I didn't want to just like post a build with a part of it that I wasn't a fan of, which is kind of what was happening here. I've never really done something like this over here. I'm just like really trying to figure out what would make me like this more. And it's like not that either. Me. That could even probably be enough. I do want to maybe keep this out a little bit. But then I need this wallpaper instead. And this will mean that I'll have a little bit more space in this shared bedroom area as well. Which will like, which I mean will be a good thing, because it was a pretty small room. And I was also like confused on where I wanted the bed to be. But now doing this, it'll be easier because I could just kind of put one of the beds in this corner here. And now I'm already liking this room too. So it's like a win-win for this. And like again, I don't maybe I need a tower over there. Like another tower, but I don't know if I want like a whole nother one of these because I think that would be a bit too much. It won't like hurt trying, I suppose. Oops. I'm trying to get the log cabin wall. Hmm. I don't like that. I'm thinking even moving some of this over. It feels like such a mess over here. But I'm thinking about bringing this out a couple tiles. It feels so busy now. No. Let's just scratch that because I feel like it's too much going on. Maybe I'm just thinking too much into it. Maybe it's actually just fine. Yeah, I think it's okay. Wonder if I can just like make the chimney a little bit taller. And lower just a little bit. I think that'll be okay. I changed some of what I wanted, which was breaking up some of this, but I don't want to mess around too much at the back because it is kind of messy now. I don't want to do too much, especially with like all of the garland. It's kind of busy back there already. And down here, I think my sim Sable is hanging out in the living room. She always has. I feel like she's always like glaring whenever I see her. She watching TV, yeah. Um, I think I'm gonna add a little bit more down here just by putting like a couple shelves around. I want probably like this here. I like the gold accent in this. I'll do that. Uh when I was going to bed last night, I couldn't stop thinking about that like bowling pin for some reason. It was like stuck in my brain when I was trying to go to sleep. Oh, I don't have a sink down here. So it's a good thing I came back down here because I would not have remembered to add a sink. Now that I have more going on here, I'll need like toddler stuff and like kids' toys. My favorite toy box. I remember like this is when I realized like how good the packs were with Build By in like the last few years. It was like, wasn't that growing together? I did not expect something like that. It's like probably my favorite kids item in the game. And now I need to make sure that we have like a toilet, which also I like the one that came with growing together too. Oh, my game sound is not. Hold on. Oh no, it is. I thought my game sound wasn't synced with Sims. I have like my own Animal Crossing music playing in the background, which you can't hear, but that's what I'm currently listening to. Because I was like, I wanted to listen to music, but I didn't want something that was too distracting where I would like forget that I'm recording and not speak for like a while. I don't know if The Sims can use. Oh, I'm gonna have to fix this. I started the shell challenge build since recording this yesterday. I think I was talking about how I wanted to do the shell challenge for my next speed build. I started working on it this morning because I was like, I wanted to build, but I didn't really want to talk while I was building, so I didn't want to work on this. And so I began that one, and I really, really like that build. But then sometimes when I really like a build, and then I have a build like this where there's a part of it like this area, whereas like I feel like it needs height, then it makes me feel like I don't like this build like anymore at all because I like the new build that I'm working on better, which I still like this build. Like, gotta just get through it and not be completely picky about small details that probably don't really matter much. I'll probably find a lamp through here. I like the one that came with for rent. It's like usually my go-to lamp. I need to sort through this one though. It's so hard to find things when you're going through like all the lighting and you just kind of have to go in to the subcategories of lighting. It's easier to find things. We need like a section that's candles. What's in miscellaneous? Oh, miscellaneous does just have candles. Okay. I've never clicked on the miscellaneous section of this. So it's like works out perfectly for me. I'll have some of these lights. I think that'll make it feel festive in here. I'll also probably have garland too in places. I don't think I have wisteria in here yet, so I'll do this. It feels like a Christmas fairy house instead of like a spellcaster house to me. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's because of um the plants inside. I don't really know. I can't really do like Christmassy builds for like that much of the year because it's like I always want to do them around this time, and I realistically I could only get like maybe at most 3 Christmassy builds done before I'm just moving on to winter stuff. So like this year I'm like I really want to at least try. Wait, you know what would be cute? If this was like framing both. Oh my god, please help me. I'm not really good at changing tool mod stuff. But if I do like... Is that gonna snap again? Okay, that's why. That's why I'm not good at it. If I do this down here... If I just do 180, will it? Alright, I'm gonna just keep it like that. But like imagine that with a circular mirror. Do we even have any? We have this, but now it doesn't really work. Wait, that would be so cute too. I'll do that for a different build, maybe for the shell challenge if I remember. This needs a rug. I'm thinking of the one that came with Love Struck, which is this red one. I feel like that would just be perfect in here. I don't really need to do a lot of clutter in here. I'll look into like the kids' clutter and just see if there's anything that I could put. Oh, that's like kind of big. Like pretend like they like sit on the floor over here and there's just pillows there. Oh my god, I did not expect this to be that large. I was like, where did it go? I think there's like mini ones of those in The Sims 2. I should have done a Sims 2 Christmas build. I don't know if I'd have the time. I could do that for my Twitch stream that I said I wanted to stream the Sims 2. So I could do that. I have my Sims 2 speed build that I'm still like really thinking about, and I would like to try and get it posted before the end of the year. But like that's the one that I wanted to do the Sims 4 recreation of it and like end the Sims 2, and I wanted to post them around the same time. But I don't think that's going to happen. Maybe, who knows? I'd have to like really set the time to commit to editing it. And right now I'm still feeling like I can't, like, I don't have the attention span to edit for hours at a time. Probably gonna use the same rug. Maybe do purple in here. I don't know if I like purple. Is there green? There's like a bluish green. What's that look like? I'm gonna change it to that one because that has more pinks in the bedding. So I'm gonna do that. I haven't really decided what I'm gonna do with the upstairs tower yet. That's something I still need to figure out. I want to put a shelf in between the doorways. And maybe a gallery wall here. That's probably going to take me some time, though. I was getting better at choosing the tool numbers when I was doing my shell challenge build. And so I was like, this is going to look miserable to watch now because of how little I like understand the numbers for this. But I think doing this and messing up over and over again made me realize that I underestimate how much I need for this, for like lowering stuff. This kind of feels witchy over here. I could do do a shelf here too. Maybe have some, like, candles, which I learned is in the miscellaneous section. We're learning it together. If you didn't know, maybe you did know. I've never looked over here though. I feel like I always scroll through the lamps for the candles. Does it have all the candles though that I use? No, because I don't see the dine out ones that I really like. So I guess you would still have to go into the other one. I want this. Doing this reminds me that, like, I think it was like over a year ago I had started a shell challenge from Juby Sims that was like in the Discover University world, and it was like it had like a similar vibe to down here, and it was like a massive build with like all this garland and stuff. and then I never managed to finish it. And I'm pretty sure it's probably deleted by now. When I was like clearing storage out of my video like section on my computer. Because I was like, when I was looking at this, I was like, it would be like nice to do like a dark academia build with a lot of like garland and stuff, but see, like I'm having all these ideas, I'm just not gonna have the time. I guess I mean, I could have festive garland and winter builds. It's just getting messy now. Yeah, I need to do something up here. And I just don't know what yet. I think it's just gonna have to be an easel. Can't really think of any other items that would like fit well. Unless I do like a crystal jewelry making thing up here, there's not really enough space, so I started using this in my gameplay house because I put one of those in because there's so much space, and I've been enjoying like that gameplay because she has so many crystals from the crow. Oh wait, I should have a crow in this too. I really need the the what is it? The kit, the painting kit. Every time I do a builds with a painting tower, like this would just be so much easier to do if I bought that kit. And I might just end up buying it. What am I doing? I need a unlocked. Oh wait. Is that in better build by? Ignore unlocks, okay. My mods were disabled briefly because of the update. Of like the challenges. And then I'll most likely just put this down and be lazy about this section of the build because it really doesn't matter too much. What I do want to do though is I want to sort by my favorite like witchy clutter packs. I'm gonna do life and death. I'm gonna do cottage living, realm of magic, werewolves, and I'm going to do crystal creations and paranormal. And now I'm just gonna look for anything that will like just add a little bit of like clutter around. That would make sense for this build. Since it's missing some witchy elements up here. And this is like the easiest way to do it is by sorting from packs that I know work. I think that mirrors too much. Oh, a cross stitch thing would be really cute with one already done, but I don't have one that's done. You have to go into the gallery for that, I think. So I'm just gonna do a blank one. We could do like crystals and stuff too. I was surprised with how like I was gonna say short this this build video is. It's long, but I thought it was gonna be longer. So I'm like pleasantly surprised that it wasn't really, really long. It is a small build, so... Oh, this could be like their advice tarot card that they pull me. I'll do like a random. I'm gonna close my eyes. The Chariot. What would I perceive the Chariot advice to be? Most likely, I guess, like if there's something that you want to do, I would take that as a sign for you to kind of like that it's a good sign that now is a time to act instead of wait. I'll move this. It's like simple things like this where it's like I don't want to move it, but I can easily just move it without a problem. Oh, what is this? Oh wait, he's so cute. Can this be like a little pet? I'm gonna put him here. What is this? Oh, a ring. I don't think I could fit much more clutter over there. Put some worth stuff in here, though. Getting thirsty. I'm gonna need to grab some water, but I'm almost done with this. Then I'll have screenshots, I believe after, or I could do a tour style at the end. I don't know. Maybe in my speed builds, it would be nice to, like, at the end, instead of screenshots, like, walking through it. I don't know, though, because then it's like, I kind of talk about the build the entire time anyway, so what more could I possibly say at the end of a video? I'm not sure. Some of this life and death stuff I've never seen before like this. It looks like cute, like Christmas gift kind of. Which I guess I could put it by the tree too. Wish there was more colors in it, but that'll be okay too. Just a tea set probably back here. I can most likely like fit something else up here. Oh, that's gonna float over there though. I can't do another crystal ball. Oh my god, I need to use this in a build. Oh wait, I forgot I need the crow. I'm trying to find something else to put up here. Oh, this would be really cute in here too. I don't think I have the space for that though. Wait, that would be like perfect for a kitchen at some point. I'd have to like actually build a whole kitchen around that though. This one is a little too small for that. There's something I wanted to do, right? And I kind of forgot what it was. I don't know if I even said it out loud or not. Like, I can't remember now. I think, like, this is probably done. Oh wait, there's this cute little number. Oh, the crow. Okay, I remember now. I wanted to do I needed a crow somewhere.
Oh, I didn't know there was different ones. This one's fancy. Okay, where does the crow live in here? Oh. Can't really alt place there. I don't like that you can't see the crow when you're over here, though. Now you can. This needs to be sized down because it's kind of hiding the cauldron, which is like, I want you to be able to see it when you're looking through here. And then I never really know what works for ceilings. I just know that the white ceiling is a little bit too harsh in my pictures. If I don't do this, I'm going to forget. I think I could get over the fact that this looks a little strange, but maybe in the end picture that'll be slightly different. And if it is, it won't be recorded and you'll just kind of see it after. And I'll talk about in the screenshots if I do end up changing that at all. I didn't end up changing anything. When I went back to look, I realized that my problem was more that the trees are so far away and like that was throwing me off with the balance of the build. For the thumbnail, I kind of just like rotated the lot a little bit so that the background was the forest instead of like into the town. But here are all the screenshots. I know this is a very long video, but thank you if you've watched all of this. And I could do something like this again if people like it. If people hate it, then I don't really want to like upload a like 3 hour long video. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye.